Hey everyone, I'm gonna do some updates. This place is an absolute mess. I've been doing a lot of repotting and stuff, so it's just a total disaster. But my desert rose was rotting. Just about all the roots started rotting, so I cut it just about flat on the bottom to get down in good tissue, and I'm just gonna keep it dry and kind of shaded for a bit until that heals up before I do anything else with it. The Schefflera, took it out of that big pot and put it in this. I think it looks really neat in this. I think it looks really nice. I got all kinds of crap. Yeah, I think that fits it really well. It's really neat, and it's a bit more restrained, so it might get more aerial roots in there later on this year. I think that's really nice. This ficus is still not doing anything nice, still just looks like a stick. But it's growing. It's growing. There's a crack that came in here, had it tied up for a while, and it kind of healed a bit, but I don't think it's ever going to heal completely. That is what it is now. But getting tall, I'm hoping it'll just get really tall and thicken up. And that's why I'm not going to cut it back for a while. I'm just twisting these and flattening them out to kind of get pads on there, but with all the upward growth, I'm just letting it go. The little one, it's just kind of whatever. They're not really growing very well. This one's got a really amazing active root still, but none of my other ficuses have really started growing very much yet. These are the two Banyan ficus, the bendalensis. So this one, I took the top off of that and planted it, and it's growing great. They both have roots going on the bottom. Put them in there just to get more moisture in there to help the roots explode up, because I'm hoping this one will start subdividing a bit more. I get more branches maybe down low or just anywhere. Start growing quicker as the spring turns into summer soon down here. I hear some cuttings that took off the other planting. There's another one. Just jabbed them in things. And here I have some live oak seeds that I got from a tree in the parking lot. There's a few of them that are growing. There's a bunch more of them that are active. They're just not growing out yet. Like this one's got roots on it. There's acorn, but there's no upward growth yet. But maybe later on in the year, as they grow. I had this covered because with that, the water droplets that come down are really huge, and they just pound into the soil and make big holes in the soil. So these Schefflera leaves is kind of protected a bit. I've got a few of these little cuttings that I'm just putting these little baby pots just to mess around with. But they dry out really quick. I thought they were cute little pots, but man, everything dries out on them really fast. And I can water it, and then an hour later it'll look like a desert. I think my top up here started dying off on this juniper, and it's really sad. This is my favorite tree, and I think I killed the top. I was kind of bending on it, and I think I bent it a little too much, but I have it wrapped up and secured a bit right now. See if it can kind of spark a little bit more growth in there, but I mean, it looks so pretty. This is really pretty. All the pads. There's another one of those ficuses. There's a pine I finally had to live. Finally got one to live. I have 2 pines now. Another Schefflera I yanked out of there. This is that other Schefflera that I had for a long time. It's finally getting subdivided and everything. Doesn't look good. This is another ginseng ficus that I bought at the store just a few weeks ago. Mainly because I like the little pot. It was like $10. This one's not looking very good, but it will. Some more morciflora cuttings, kind of going together. I think they'll look really neat. It's a nice style. Another juniper yanked out of the yard. Looking really dense, which is great. Didn't for a while. Christmas cactus, they're pretty bad. Finally got a big olive. Finally got a good olive. So I'm just gonna let it grow too, just grow wild for a while, just to see how it does. Here's my bigger live oak. It looks like a mess. Here's the other pine, looking cool. Got a bunch of branches. Even got a little bud way down there. That'll be really cool. Another olive I found at the store. It was like $10. I was like, man, it took me so long to find any olives. So I had to get that one. Just because it was so cheap, even though it's really little bit. And then here's the really big juniper. It's got great buds coming out on it now, like really green foliage. Looks great. Just slowly, they back bud and everything. I'm cutting off some of these longer ones. So when this gets some more growth down this way, or maybe even all the way back, I'll just cut that off. But stone pine, rock pine, whatever they're called. Got all kinds of buds on it. Looks amazing. Here's another juniper took out of the ground. Here's ginseng ficus I got for free last year. These had no roots on it at the store. Fell out of the pot, and they were just like, man, just take it. One of the citruses. This citrus has fruit on it. It flowered just incredible all winter long. It just had the most amazing flowers on it, and they've just about all fallen off now. There's one more. There'll probably be a few more come out, but it's already getting fruit on it. I mean, it's just amazing. They're growing really quick too. So that's wonderful. This one grew fruit. This one grew more foliage. And this one exploded, like all these branches, they just really exploded up, which is great. Because we've had these trees for 15 years now. They never really did anything, but then I yanked them out of the ground. I put them in these pots, and they just love it. And they're just so happy in these pots. I'm really glad. So I've got a few other little things I've been working on. Like, let's see. I've been trying to get some little ficus cuttings to grow on this little statue. Thought it'd be neat, but I don't know. Maybe as it warms up and keeps raining more, they'll get some roots growing on them better. But it's just been pretty dry and pretty hot too. It's already been about 80 degrees most of the days, so oh well. And if it doesn't work, I'll try it again. Because I've been trying to find a good statue to grow stuff on. I haven't found anything I really like, but I was really thinking about taking one of these. Maybe this one, where it already has some longer roots on it, and draping them down over a statue, maybe like a Buddha or something. I thought that'd be really cool. So I might try and see if I can find something soon. That'd be neat. Here's some bald cypress I collected last week. They're not looking very good, but I mean, I had a feeling all the foliage would die off. I'm just hoping to get roots on them, which is the hard part for me with those. And then I just have some other. That's an Alberta spruce, I think. And it's growing. I didn't think it would really work too good down here in the heat, but hey man, it's working. long as it keeps growing, I'm not gonna stop it. This leaf from the bengalensis ficus grew roots on it, so I stuck it in here. It looks pretty bad now, but I mean, as long as there's still roots in there, I'm not gonna do anything to it. I've never really grown anything from just a leaf before, so I don't even know how it sprouts out or anything, but as it starts growing, I'll try to do updates on that. I haven't done any updates in quite a while because I've been working a lot, and I got a new phone that's a little trickier to make videos on, but yeah, I mean, that's it. This ficus is growing, excuse me, this ficus is growing amazing. It looks really good, really green. Most of my trees I leave out here all year. We get some pretty cold days, quite a few nights under below freezing, but I just put a bag on them, something like that, and they do completely fine. They're a bit sheltered from the wind and stuff under here anyway, so it's pretty great. Nice little setup. It's a total mess, but that's what happens when I have like 30 pots at least. It happens. But yeah, everything's looking good so far this year. I'm really glad. I'm really happy with everything. Over the winter, there's not really much to do, but now everything's starting to get the first little leaves, little velvety leaves on them. Everything's looking great. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bingo bango. Thank you. Have a great day.